Woo, woo, woo.
It's Ramel.
And Leslie.
Yay, and thank you guys for returning back to us this week. We talk a little bit about Lizzo.
Mm-hmm.
We get into the Montgomery Brawl. And some back to school nostalgia. Yay.
And also, Ramel, thank you so much for giving a little shout out to Paul Rubens when I wasn't ready. I definitely grew up in a Pee Wee household. He was a big part of my childhood and a big bond with my Uncle Ben. Shout out Uncle Ben. And my mom, we would wake up early on Saturday mornings to catch Pee Wee and find out the word of the day. And it was just a big part of my childhood. And that one hurt a little bit.
Right.
I'm still getting a little choked up right now.
No.
So I'm going to wrap it up. But we have a great episode for y'all.
Yes. Leslie, I'm so glad you're back, girl.
Me too.
Yay, but did you have a good time?
We had a great time.
Very good.
We got to go to my stepmother's family reunion. The Homers, shout out Homers.
What's up, Homers?
They are very kind, very loving people. Like, I'm a step kid, and they totally accept me for me. They're just really good people.
That's nice. Time. And where was it?
We went to Litchfield, Illinois. That's where my stepmom's dad and his brothers grew up.
Okay.
So they do like a homecoming every other year.
Very nice.
And we go to the Ariston, and that's a famous restaurant off of Old Route 66. And we went to U-Belts and had donuts, and it was delicious. And just had a really good time. Played with cousins and aunts, and we played games and had really good wine, and it's just fun.
Right.
It was fun. It was Quincy's first year, like, aware of like she last time she went, she was a tiny little baby. She couldn't even walk or talk.
Oh yeah.
So it was fun for her to like get in the pool and where's Simon, her cousin, all the time. So it was awesome.
Yay. Well, I'm glad that you had an excellent time. That makes me happy for you.
It was really fun. I was glad to spend time with my dad and my brothers, and they're such good uncles to Quincy, and, you know, Papa just loved getting to spend time with her. But it was good, but I'm glad to be back home.
For show. For shizzle.
For show.
Yeah.
So what you been up to, girl?
Girl, we're getting ready to go back to school. Am I butt on something? Yes, it is. But we're going back to school. Getting all that stuff, clothes, school supplies. I just took LJ to the doctor the other day to get his vaccines updated.
Gotta get your physical for gym.
Yes. So all that good stuff. That's what we're doing. Back to school.
What grades are they going to be?
LJ will be in the 7th grade, and Lovey will be in the 2nd.
Yeah.
And you know, I shouldn't be saying LJ, but I think I do it on because if y'all were to meet LJ, please do not call him LJ.
Yeah, y'all aren't allowed.
Yes. So, but I also need to how do you say?
Differentiate.
Yeah, differentiate between LJ and Jesse.
Right, your husband.
Yes.
Because your husband is a 3rd and your son is a 4th.
No, my husband is a 4th and LJ's a 5th.
A 5th.
Yes.
That's right, because my husband's a 4th also.
Right.
And so Quincy, 5.
How cute.
Yeah.
But... yes. So, yeah, I say that every time when I say LJ, I'm like, oh, should I be saying that? He's going to be so mad at me. But anyway. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Getting ready for school, girl. Praise Jesus. Even though I'm still going to be busy, but.
You always know summertime's like coming to an end when the back to school commercials start.
Yes.
I am totally loving that it's like 90s. Like everything is all about the 90s.
Right
now.
It is, right?
Like it's
everything comes back. But it does. Our parents, I remember my mom telling me that. But
yeah, because 70s was cool. When it was in
remember
the
bell bottoms and stuff?
Yes.
And all of our music. I remember our parents would be like, that's not new. And then we'd hear the original song and be like, oh. Sorry. And now we're doing the same thing.
Right.
So,
it's fun though.
Yes.
I like back to school. Like, it's a new start.
Yeah.
You get to get new pencils.
Yes, I agree.
Like, I feel like actually in the 7th grade, because for me, growing up, elementary school was through the 6th grade. So 7th grade was my first year in junior high.
Okay.
And junior high was 7, 8, and 9. And then high school was 10, 11, 12.
Oh, interesting.
So
Okay.
it's not like that anymore. But so that was my first year in junior high. So I was going from like an elementary school kid to being like a junior high kid.
Yeah.
And I really like was trying to figure myself out. Like I wore the Jinkos.
Oh, not the Jinkos.
I had black eyeliner.
Oh, snap.
And I had the coolest Airwalks. They were like shiny and maroon. I had black patent leather dogs. Like
you were like, tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't let it change your mind.
Girl, I was listening to like Dookie. I remember.
Oh yes, yes.
I remember the Blue Weezer album came out, and I had a whole friend because she was singing "Lying on the Floor," and from the back of the class, she goes, "Lying on the floor," and we became friends. And then, actually, that's how I met Jamie, my bestie from ever. They were best friends there, and we kind of kicked Jennifer to the curb, and me and Jamie were tight ever since.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you gotta
break a couple of it.
Hopefully that girl's okay.
She'll be all right.
I hope so. Yeah. Hopefully she has another friend. She's like, forget Leslie, Jamie. She
took my friend.
Yes. Hopefully she's okay.
Junior high was fun then, like in the 90s. I was a different time.
I liked high school better. I think I was kind of awkward in junior high. I got my bearings in high school. So I definitely, for me, high school.
What was your like favorite school year of all?
Probably my senior year.
Yeah,
definitely. No question.
My sophomore year, I think, was my funnest. That was my first year in high school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you just said, okay, got it.
But yeah, that was the funnest. I was friends with all the seniors, but I was a band kid, and we got to do all the band stuff.
Right.
And, like, I got to hang out at the back of the bus. I thought I was cool. But I was friends with everyone. I had cheerleader friends and football friends and theater friends.
Right.
And I was always kind of like a little chameleon.
Yeah, I think I had a lot of friends. I still had my core group, but I still was friends with a lot of people.
Right.
But yeah.
Mostly my band, I had band friends, but
gotcha.
I hung out with everyone.
Well, very good.
School stuff is fun.
School is, yes. Praise Jesus is starting back because I need just a little bit of break. I need y'all to leave the house for just a second. Just give me 50 feet, right? Please.
Can you be gone till 3:30 p.m. every day?
Yeah. I may or may not be here when you get home.
But I'll miss you when you're gone.
Yes.
Maybe.
I'll be home eventually. Just know that. Just know I'm coming home. And if I don't, please come and look for me.
Right? Something's wrong.
I didn't. This is a PSA. I did not.
No.
Kidnap myself?
Nope.
First of all.
No. Hell no.
And then I didn't just say, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gone. No, I did not.
Yeah. Unless you tell me that. She's told me, like, I'm going to Walmart late at night before.
Yes.
Make sure that.
Just to make sure. Come look for me. I'm at Walmart. My family doesn't know. They're asleep. But somebody need to know that I'm gone. So come look for me. Don't trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No disappearing under extenuating circumstances.
Don't let those police tell you. Nope.
No.
She's grown and she can go. No.
She
come look for my
on
ass.
The podcast.
On the podcast.
Episode. What are we on?
It seems an abnormally long period of time, and I answered my phone. Y'all need to start getting suspicious.
Yeah.
Y'all need to start getting suspicious.
Same here. I ain't going nowhere.
Right. Unless my phone is dead. Sometimes your phone dies, whatever.
If it's been like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
An hour.
Right.
But
if it's been a while,
I miss dinner. I missed a meal.
I didn't call anybody.
Right? No.
Yeah. Come look for me. Come look for me, please. You know what I start thinking I'm gonna do when I go running? I'm gonna start sharing I can share my location. Like turn it on, do that when I go run. Right. So there you go. So anyway, what we finna talk about you?
I feel like we gotta talk about Lizzo.
Oh yeah, Lizzo.
Girl, what you doing? Why did you do that?
Well, I just hope that they're allegations because we don't know.
True, they are allegations
allegedly, and she's. They filed a lawsuit.
Yeah,
but I just hope
there's 3 of them that have very similar stories.
Right. I feel like I heard this morning that somebody else, a few other people.
Yeah, more people are coming forward.
So I just hope, because the only thing is I feel like we have to be so careful this day and age. Like, what's the, like, I feel like,
cancel culture.
yeah, and like with Lizzo and her, I can see her personality being like really big, and like at what point somebody get mad at her and they just turn the tables around.
Right. And, like, you know what to expect when you're working with Lizzo versus you're working with like Celine Dion.
Yeah. But I guess that's why you have to, like, because essentially those people are your employees.
Right. You still need to respect people.
Girl, you probably, like, that's why Beyonce be not saying shit and be like, because you can't hang around her. You can't hang around your employees. Something's going to happen to where they can come back and file a lawsuit against you.
Well, yeah. And the allegations are a little ooky, too.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, but it's not like beyond, we all know what we know of Lizzo. It's not like beyond the realm of possibility. That I'm probably sure they...
Like the banana thing?
Yes. I'm pretty sure they probably...
They did do that. Yes. There's video footage of Lizzo saying, I want to find the banana show.
Oh.
And like, if you're not aware of the allegations, basically, Lizzo has 3 dancers that are suing her and her production company and the captain of her dance team, saying that they were exposed to an overly sexual atmosphere that permeated the workplace, and the outings where nudity and sexuality were a focal point. And there's news footage. There's like interview footage of Lizzo saying she wants to go to this banana show where like sex workers do like messed up stuff with bananas and then you eat them.
Ooh.
And like her dancers didn't want to do that shit. And Lizzo like made them. Like, that's messed up.
Right.
And for them to say that and then there's footage, I don't know. Like, I don't see how that's not true.
Right.
And they're saying,
and then like, and maybe they weren't like as coerced, but like Lizzo opened herself up to that liability when she said, as my employee, come to this banana show with me.
Exactly.
Like, if Lizzo wanted to go to the banana show, she just would have went with like her bestie, or somebody. Like,
don't make your dancers and stuff, though.
Just let them do their thing because they're on the like.
Yeah, and you can't be like, well, I didn't make you. They're saying you created a hostile environment, and she's saying, no, I didn't. But you can't say that you didn't. That's how they feel. That's how they felt.
Right. Like, they felt like maybe they weren't going to keep their job or be ostracized or something.
One of the girls said that Lizzo balled up her fist.
Oh, I heard that.
And, like, talked about how she was going to punch her in the face.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, that's crazy. And then another one of the dancers said that she had, Lizzo was talking about her gaining weight. And that she had to, like, discuss her weight gain.
Lord.
Which, you know, okay, if that's how you want to do that, dance mom, like, okay. But your whole brand can't be.
Right.
I think that's the issue with Lizzo. Is not necessarily the allegations themselves, because I don't think the allegations are without the realm of possibilities.
Right. No.
At all.
Yeah.
Like, all of their allegations are like, yeah, sounds about right.
Right.
Like, Lizzo do be a little nasty.
Oh my God. I follow her on TikTok, but I think I had to stop following her on Instagram because it's like, I was like, ooh, my gosh. Like, ooh, clutch my pearls. And I don't even think I'm usually like that, but I don't know why for some reason.
I don't care if you have a big fat ass. Like, but
I guess the way she, like, because she'd always post videos and, like, you, like, moving it.
Yeah,
and you feel weird opening it up, like, in public, and you're like, oh, sorry, everybody.
Sorry,
like,
it's just Lizzo.
Who is this?
Twerking in water in slow motion.
Right. Somebody looks over your shoulder, you're like, sorry, guys. Just watching Lizzo here. But I mean, I like Lizzo, of course. I think she's very talented.
She is talented.
And I don't necessarily like...
And I like her message, too.
Yeah, But don't, like, are you playing, like, how much are you playing it on Spotify?
Not as much anymore.
Oh, okay. Were you before, though?
Yeah.
Oh, you were? Okay, okay. I did, like...
I went through my Lizzo phase.
I guess so. You're right. I guess I went through my Lizzo phase, too. I still like a few, like, key songs that, like, will pop up in the playlist. Yeah. She's not, like, my, like... Only she come up on my Spotify end of the list.
No, she's not on my wrap-up.
In the year. There you go. Yeah, she didn't come up on my wrap-up.
But maybe probably in, like, 2019 or 2020, yeah. But I think that was when she got like kind of big.
But yeah, you're right. If you're gonna have that message, but like maybe she went like too far the other way. Like she was like, "Be free, goddammit, be free!"
Right.
And you're like, "Calm down."
Like
everybody's not that free.
Right.
Like I don't know. You still have to. Either way, like body positivity, you gotta still respect people's boundaries.
Right.
But I hope this doesn't like end her and like tarnish her. That would be just so sad.
I know. I do feel, because she made a public statement basically saying that the allegations are being over sensationalized and exaggerated. And then that just made the people feel gaslit. And I feel like if she had maybe taken a slightly more responsibility for it, she could have saved her reputation. But it sounds like she can't take responsibility for it because she's in the middle of a lawsuit.
Right.
Oof. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish you luck, Lizzo.
Yes, I hope so. I hope that they'll be like at the end of like allegations. False.
Right.
Accusations. So yeah, because I don't want that to be like the end of Lizzo.
That would be a bummer.
That would be.
Because Lizzo does offer a lot.
She does.
Well, and slightly more, I don't know, positive news. I don't know if you got positive.
Yeah, I
think it's positive. The good guys won.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
We're talking about the Alabama Brawl, y'all.
Yes, that was crazy. I'll have to be honest with you. So this is how I experienced it, because my sister sent it to us on the chat, and like all she said was, "Did y'all see this fight?" And like I hate it when like don't send me fight videos. I don't want to see what's that World Star. I hate all that.
Yeah, I'm not down.
I even get mad at my husband if I'm like, stop watching that. It's poison in your mind.
Right.
I'm like, you're getting angry.
Make love, not war.
Yes, I hate it. So I didn't even open it up. And then so I was just like, whatever. I don't like to see people fight. Like I can't.
Randy.
Yeah, like why are you trying to send us fight videos? And then like that night I kept on seeing like memes and stuff, and I was like, well, what? Maybe. So like the next morning, it was really crazy.
Right.
I was like, what? I had to go back and open it, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah, I saw it, and I didn't have the sound on. And so I was like, these white people bumping up on this black guy, and then here comes the black guys, and I was like, yeah. And I had like no context of like what was going on. Right. But like, it was a roller coaster.
Crazy. Yes. It was a day of, like you said, good guys won. We'll never forget. Was it Cinco de Augusto?
Exactly.
August 5th, 2023.
Grab your lawn chair.
Yes.
The lawn chair memes are killing me. They're so funny.
Oh, and then I also felt cool because I've always been an advocate of black people swimming.
Always in the water.
Oh, and I'm like, see, black people, I told y'all need to learn how to swim.
Exactly.
Everybody, we need to get this thing as a people. If he has not taught us anything,
right,
it is to learn your ass how to swim.
That the kid who jumped in the water, he's only like 16 years old, and they started a GoFundMe so that he could get some new boots because his boots got messed up from jumping in the water to go to the rescue.
So, yes, he was, man. He like pushed himself up so athletically. I mean, that makes sense that he was only 16. But yes, that was like super cool. So black people
learn how to swim.
Learn how to swim. Like I said,
if the Alabama Brawl taught
you anything.
But it is messed up the way it happened. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know the facts or have seen it. Surely they've seen it.
I'm sure.
Videos.
Right.
But the guy who, so the pontoon boat.
Okay, that was in the way.
Okay. They were parked, there's a riverboat, and it had like 200-some people on it. And they had been waiting for 30 minutes to pull up so that they could get off. Well, this pontoon boat full of white folks are just chilling where this is like a commercial vehicle. Right. Like, it's not like, you're down at Lake Ray Hubbard, just getting a spot. Like, it's a big old ferry.
Right.
And then, so they started jumping. It was the co-captain is who they started jumping.
Right. Yes.
First they were saying it was like a dock worker, but no, it was the co-captain of that big old
ship. He sent him down. The captain sent the co-captain down. Yeah.
And then there was a little white kid that they started beating up on him too. And why are the women getting in on it? Girl with the teal dress, like, get your butt out of there.
And then the thing, I've heard the counterpoint to where some of the white people were mad. They're like, because old dude hit the white lady with the chair. That's the whole thing. He hit her with the chair. And they're like, to hit a woman like that?
Don't like get in the middle.
Yeah, she was in the middle. It's a brawl.
They are looking for the chair dude though.
They arrested him.
They already did?
Yeah, that was because I felt like the police were like, stop. No. Like, no. But then when they saw that, they're like, damn, bruh.
Right.
Like,
not the chair.
Not the chair to a woman.
You know that's going to be the Halloween costume of the year.
Right?
Is just bring a chair.
Yeah. But yes, I still don't like the violence part, but I guess that's how
those white people ask for it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm not saying, but it's just like, it sucks. Like, I still hate to see people fighting. At the end of the day, I don't, but it's still kind of like, well, yeah.
That's what you got. They're like cussing at him and like just being flippant. It didn't even have to go down like that.
And then I heard this morning at TikTok where the captain called onto this radio station and he was telling his version of what's going on. And he was saying everything. He said that family, the pontoon boat family, had always been a problem for years. They knew exactly who they were when they saw the boat. And then like a few summers ago, they had stolen a golf cart. And they took the golf cart like to the hotel, the lobby of the hotel. And the police stopped the workers there, the captain and stuff, from pressing charges. They're like, no, don't. It's like they stopped them. So apparently this family is a menace to society.
Yeah, it was just one family on that boat. A little problem. Yeah, do better.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Three of them got arrested. Like a 40 or 50-year-old guy, and then two 20-something-year-olds got arrested.
They gonna learn today.
They got their ass.
And then, oh my God, the most fun part was when the videos with Jason Aldean tried out in the small town.
I haven't seen those yet.
Because that whole controversy with that song.
Right.
Yeah, and so like they reversed it and they're like, all right.
They put the thing down, flicked it, and reversed it on
They Missy Elliott it. And Jason Aldean mad, like, God damn it. I did not mean for this to be used. Not for this. And you're like, what? I thought that was like chef's kiss. Like, yes.
That's amazing. You'll have to send me that.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, that's so great. Alabama Brawl.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, it's gonna. Yeah.
It's classic already.
It really is.
It's only been a couple days.
Right?
Just the man. I mean, no one got like seriously injured.
No, it was like a fun, and it was just like a comedy. Like, it's almost like, did somebody write this? Like
the
Idiocracy. Yes, and just like the way like dude jumped off the boat.
Yes, it was so like
just like he came in like I don't know,
and like running down the thing.
The black dude skipping.
Yes, the black girls jumping in.
Yes, girl. When you see some people skipping to the fight, that's over.
Yeah, you're about to get
skipping. Like they are excited. I will never skip to a fight because first of all, I've never been in a fight, so I damn sure will never be skipping. If I knew, like, damn, I have to fight, Ramel Santos would never skip. I'd be like, fuck.
If you had to fight and the girl you were fighting walked up to you skipping, I'd
be like. I would know. It just wouldn't happen. I'd be like, bro, why are we fighting? Why? I'd talk my way out of it. Yes, I would talk my way out of it. Like, yo.
My money maker.
Right. Bro, do you need to like buy or sell a house pretty soon? What is it? How can we really get to the bottom of this?
Do you have daddy issues?
Girl, look at you. You two fly for all this. Girl, we need to unite. Look at these dudes. Look at these stupid ass dudes.
Let them fight.
Yes.
Yeah. Honestly, I've never been in a fight, probably because of that. But also, like, I panic during fights. And, like people be like, "Yeah, well, you're fat," and I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, okay, like.
That was really mean.
I hurt my feelings. I'm doing way well. You don't know where I started from.
Why would you say that? I thought I was
looking really good. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fighter.
No, not at all. Not at all. So, but like, yeah, but at the end of the day,
The good guys won?
Yeah. Some fights gotta happen. Like, obviously, it's a part of life. Fighting, war, but right. Well, I'm just like, let everybody else do it.
Not for me.
Not me.
Especially if you're going to come up skipping.
Girl. Whoa. What's that gonna happen? I'm immediately disarmed. I'm disarming. You see me and no one's threatened when they see me. Not one person that's ever been like, no, I'm not threatening.
I think that maybe I was at one point.
Really?
Just because, like, my stature. Like, I'm kind of bigger looking.
Yeah, but...
I'm going to tell you, like, that girl...
I'm like, just because you're tall.
I'm not even that tall. I'm only 5'6".
I think that's tall.
Yeah.
Girl.
Anyways.
Yeah. That's like 3 inches taller than me. I think that's tall. I'm like, it's pretty tall.
Well, I've just never been in a fight.
Oh, but here, you know what? I do have a real estate roundup. I had a hard time fitting it in this episode, so I was just like, since this took place in Montgomery, Alabama, and I feel like Alabama has been the meeting ground for a lot of Black history, civil rights moments, Selma, Alabama. I mean, you know what? To be honest with you, like, you know, we live in Texas, and I've seen some stuff. Seen some, like, when I see the Confederate flag very frequently. Maybe heard some things. Nothing too crazy or traumatizing or anything like that.
Right.
But one thing I do know is I would be a little bit like in Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. That makes me like, oof.
Like,
get ready, come on, y'all. Like, I don't know. It's just something about those. Those are like the deep South.
You can deal with like Texas racism.
Yeah, I can deal with Texas racism, but the Alabama, maybe even like I said, maybe throw Florida and Georgia in there too. That's like
a little too much.
Oof. Girl. But anyway, so if you are excited about this whole Montgomery thing and you're like, let me move to Alabama.
I'm going to check this shit out.
I'm going to check this out. They do have the Gulf Shores, which are quite beautiful. I'd like to go there one day. I haven't been. But the median price range of Montgomery, Alabama is only $170,000.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And here, up here in Dallas where we are, it's like $350,000, $360,000, somewhere around there. And your house usually sells after 46 days, which is about average, maybe a little bit higher than us, but it's still not too bad. And in June of this year, they sold 256 homes, and it's down from 312 from last year. So down a little bit, but not too much. So the market is fairly decent, and I mean, we can buy like 2-3 houses up in there.
Right.
On some
on the lakefront.
Yeah, some historical property.
Yep. And just put up some no parking signs in for a year.
Yeah, exactly. Right by the riverboat.
Right by the riverboat.
Bro, and just be like, come and see, charge parking and shit. Yeah. Anyway, so that was your real estate roundup.
That's your real estate roundup.
For Montgomery, Alabama. If you're interested in moving down there, because shit happens down there.
Well, all right. It is. I would like to visit.
I would like to visit, for sure. No. I want to go to the Gulf Shores. I want to visit everywhere. Mississippi. I still want to go those places, but it's just a little, something about it's a little bit scarier than, like I said, Texas racism.
Right.
But maybe because I'm used to it and I don't worry about it anymore.
That's sad, though.
But it's not, I don't think it's like everybody experiences some sort of discrimination or something. Everybody. Women, even men.
Yeah, that's true.
Depending on what they're,
what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody experiences some shit.
That's true.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
It is. Well, girl, what you been into lately?
Oh, girl. Okay, so last week, I think, the week before, because we didn't do what were you listening to or what are we into, but I was listening to Miley Cyrus, and then it led me to Zendaya.
Yeah, you've been listening to
Yes,
a lot
girl.
of Zendaya.
I had forgot that this was like in the mid-2000s, like I'm thinking around, I should have looked it up, damn, around 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
Yeah, LJ, I think, somewhere around there. Anyway, Teens, I think. And she released I think this is her only album. And she had that song with Replay. Yeah, hey, gonna put this song on replay. But yes. And this just went back and...
Did she start out as a singer?
No, she was on Disney.
Oh, okay.
She was on Bella Thorne. She was Bella Thorne on Shake It Up.
Okay.
Which was awesome. Well, I think, because I love all those Disney shows. I can watch a Disney show to this day.
I didn't really have, like, the context to watch it. Like,
Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah,
I didn't have any, like, LJ was like 1 or 2, and I was like, let's watch Shake It Up. He was not trying to watch Shake It Up. It was me. Yes, so, like, I just liked it because I like shit like that. Like,
right.
And it was fun. But you could also tell, because I even thought this was Shia LaBeouf on Even Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that guy's going to be, like,
right.
on the, I was like, he's a good actor. And
I did always like Shia LaBeouf.
And with Zendaya on that show, Shake It Up, I was like, she's gonna be a star. She's gonna be a star. And she is. And then she was on the another show where she was she's like undercover spy, Casey undercover. Okay. And then I think she got a break. But Zendaya's always been awesome to me.
Yeah, I like her.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been enjoying that. I didn't really listen to Zendaya before.
Yes, like I said, you should.
Yeah. It's been fun listening to your choices.
Yes. What you been up to listening to?
I've been listening to our podcast playlist.
You have said that. I haven't been. I don't know why.
So fun.
Okay. You're convincing me. I need to.
Like, yeah, I feel like all of y'all should be listening to it because it's fun. Like, put it on shuffle, and sometimes it's like.
But you can just listen to it all day.
You can. Mm. We have a lot of songs. Like I think 10 hours of songs.
Wow.
So you really can just listen to it all day. Almost everything is upbeat. Like everything is like kind of fun. A little bit current, but mostly like 90s and 2000s.
Right.
Like, I feel like it's just a really super fun, entertaining playlist.
Okay. I need to. Yeah, and just keep it on.
Yeah.
You're right.
And if you don't like the particular song, just
skip it.
Like, there's so many of them.
Right.
You're not going to repeat. And we're going to keep it up because it's been fun. I like doing songs of the day.
Yes, I agree.
So, yeah. Follow our podcast playlist on Spotify.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You know what I want to go back to, because you're like how you didn't watch like you really didn't know about Zendaya.
Right.
You didn't watch that because you were pretty grown and you didn't have any kids, so why would you be watching
Right. Paul's not watching them.
Right. But let me tell you, LJ busted me out the other day because I watched That's So Raven. But That's So Raven was on when we were like after we graduated high school.
Right.
And so I was in college and watching it. And like one time LJ was talking to me about it and he was like, he stopped and he was like, wait, Mom, you watched That's So Raven? I was like, yeah, that was my show. He was like, but weren't you in college? And I was like, yes. And he was like, what? And I was like, don't worry. I just like to watch stuff like that. Like, I just like always have
SpongeBob in college.
Right? I always like the Nickelodeon Disney real life show. Those are my jam. Not too much animation for me, but I
didn't watch like Degrassi and any of that.
I didn't watch Degrassi.
Did you hear the thing that Drake said that he thinks that he might live an alternative life because when he went to go audition for Degrassi, he got stoned. And he's like, I got stoned and I went to the audition and my life has never been the same since.
Drake is sometimes
I don't get Drake.
I don't either. I really don't get Drake. He gives off major light skin energy for me.
Yeah, he is red flag.
Yes.
Don't
his music, people were like he's the number 1 rapper and I'm like, he is? I don't get it.
Yeah, I just know him doing like the little stinky leg and the box thing. That's all I know.
Right? I mean, he does have some good songs, but like I don't. Some of my favorite Drake songs usually have Lil Wayne in them,
right?
And that's why they're my favorite songs.
Yeah, I don't think. Does he have just Drake songs?
Yeah, he has albums. I mean, he's one of the most successful rappers.
Well, yeah, but I
don't. Yeah, but even Lil Wayne will co-sign on him and be like, "Yeah, he's one of the best rappers." And I'm like, "Lil Wayne, he is. Explain to me."
Yeah. Why?
We're probably like, if any, like there's like major Drake fans out there.
We're like pissing everyone
Sorry,
off.
I just don't. Like when he's in an interview, there's never a time I'm like, I like Drake. Usually I'm just looking at him like,
yeah, he doesn't have like, he's not super like appealing.
No,
like
I don't even think he's that handsome.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't know. But yeah, I didn't like Degrassi. I didn't like those types.
No,
actually, no. I usually stuck to like cartoons.
Randy was like that, but I liked all the I like Hey Dude.
I liked Hey Dude.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. So like as the years go on, Salute Your Shorts. And then on the Disney Channel, there was like Lizzie McGuire, even Stevens. I liked all those.
Right.
But some animation, like Doug.
I was a big Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, no.
I remember the first time I ever watched Ren and Stimpy. It was with my dad. It was Saturday morning, and we had made breakfast, and it was the Fire Dogs episode. and we laughed so
Oh my gosh.
hard. We thought it was the funniest thing.
I think Randy liked Ren and Stimpy.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I was a little childish, like, growing up, and like, you know, they had the Warner Brothers store at North Park.
Oh,
they had the Disney store.
Right.
It was like North Park in the 90s was legit.
Right.
And yeah, I used to hang out at the Warner Brothers store a lot. So I had a lot of like Bugs Bunny and not Tasmanian Devil.
Who else was? Looney Tunes on Nickelodeon. Remember that? Okay, girl, let's get back to this weird like. Sorry.
Okay,
that was fun. Yes, like we could talk all day about that shit. So let's get on to our triple dipper, honey. You have anything else you want to add about Montgomery or anything? Okay. So we thought it'd be fun since we were talking about back to school,
right?
And then we were just going on this tangent about the 90s and 2000s. Well, let's just keep going. We thought it'd be fun if we did our, what would you call it, our top 3 old school stores? Or
yes, back to school shopping.
Yes, back to school shopping.
I love back to school shopping.
Me too.
One year, my mom made it real special for us. She was like, we have this much money. Let's go to Austin. And we stayed at our favorite hotel and ate at her favorite restaurant. And we went shopping for the weekend.
Oh, how nice.
And we went to the Gap. And I got this amazing Sherpa coat. I loved it.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was so fun.
Oh, that's fun. I wanted to do that with the kids.
Yeah, it was one time we went out of town.
Right.
And so I felt like it didn't have all the stuff the other girls had.
Exclusive.
Yes. It was real
fun. From South Texas. Don't worry about it. Hill country.
Yes.
You wouldn't know anything about this.
But yes, back to school shopping in the 90s. That was bomb.
Yes. So what you got for number? You gonna go?
I can go. I have an honorable mention though.
Oh, okay. Yes, let me hear your honorable mention, please.
So if you were real special and your mom agreed, you could order something out of the Delia's catalog.
Nice.
I loved the Delia's catalog.
Delia's catalog, yes.
It was the best.
Right.
Like when it came in, you'd be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. I liked looking at it, but I've never been a fan of, the last time I just ordered from Shein, I was like, I don't like ordering clothes off of I need to see them and feel them.
Well, especially back then, like you would literally, like you would call someone,
right,
and you would send a check.
Yes,
like it was different.
It's not even like
you didn't go online and place an order.
Yeah, so but I remember looking through the cat and being like, ooh, that's cute.
Yes, I got to order a couple of times, and I felt, oh man,
right,
it was very exciting.
I can see.
Do you have an honorable?
I do have an honorable mention, and this is not back to school. This is just like a little like memory that we always did, me and my mom and my sister, when we would go, because we did county small, because we lived in Garland, South Garland, but we always would eat Mrs. Fields cookies or original cookies. That would always be like, no matter when we went to the mall,
that was your little mall treat.
Our little mall treat, and we walk around with cookies and drink, and then you can do your shopping. But that was like, it was like like you don't say anything,
right?
We would like enter through Sears and going up to the cookie place.
Oh, that's the first thing you do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you need energy.
Yes, exactly.
I got it.
And then,
I like that.
Yes. So
we used to go to Tiny Small to like look for boys.
That was definitely a boy getting mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still is if you're the right age, I think.
Good.
It's gotten like revibrated like a few times. I don't know if I just made that word up, revibrated. But like it's been revamped. Like it's been close to like closing a few times.
Yeah.
But then they revamped
I guess that location, like it's people still go to the mall.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I met a friend at the food court a couple years ago.
It's still some fun. Like go around Christmas, girl. You're gonna get some traffic. Yeah. So I'm happy. Me and my mom was like, come on, townies.
You got this.
You got this. You can do it. I was for South Garland and North Mesquite. Because there's not shit over there.
Right? Yeah, that would be sad if that over there.
It'd be really sad.
I was a North Park girl.
Mm-hmm.
We would, at one point, my mom said, well, I don't know if North Park will have it. I was like, well, if North Park doesn't have it, then you don't need it. Like, ooh, North Park's a little bougie, y'all.
It is a little bougie.
If you don't know.
Yes.
I didn't know. That's where we always went.
Right. That's where, I like to go to North Park because I like to go to the corner bakery and eat there and have lunch. That's always fun.
Yeah.
I'm not sure to go. I'm not a mall shopper anymore. Girl, I'll stay in. Like, I will go do my shopping in TG Maxx and Marshalls. I'm going to find everything that I need in those stores.
Yeah. The only time I ever go to the mall now is, like, to do, like, look at Christmas stuff.
Yeah, or like, oh, we have 30 minutes and we're over here. Let me go. Or like I said, I'm gonna get a treat from.
Anybody want a cookie?
Yeah, it's a little like food. That's all I'm worried about.
Okay. Well, my number 3.
Okay, yeah.
My number 3 place, and this one wasn't in. I think this one was at Town East. Is Gadzooks.
Oh, that was at Town East. That's a good one.
Loved Gadzooks.
Gadzooks is a good one.
They had the funny shirts.
Yes.
In the 7th grade, I would wear my Jinkos, and I had a green shirt that said Ben Dover on it. And my hair was like a triangle, a little curly triangle.
Uh-huh.
I'd wear a small shirt with my big jeans and my little Airwalks.
Nice. I love it.
Love me some Gadzooks.
Yeah, Gadzooks is pretty cool. I got some cool shoes. They would always have the shoes out on there to like grab you in to be like, ooh, cool, look at these.
And then they had kind of like surfer girl stuff for a little bit.
Right.
I got several like cute dresses and stuff there. I love Gadzooks.
Gadzooks is pretty cool. That's a good one.
That's my jam.
Very good one. My number 3 is Sears.
Oh.
Because I would do some shopping at Sears.
You could get everything there.
Yes, it's so funny because now you think about Sears, like, what the hell? Like,
right?
You didn't get a lawnmower? Yeah, right. Like, what the hell? But yes, I would, and they were not very expensive. My mom was always out for a bargain for me and my sister. So, yeah, we would, like, go in there, shop it up at Sears.
Yeah.
Right outside on the, I don't know what side that is, west side.
West side, yeah.
Yeah, of Town East Mall.
Yeah.
Go to Sears.
I feel like we probably went to JCPenney's more than we went to Sears.
JCPenney's is a good one, too.
Yeah. And then we had a shoe guy at Dillard's. Back in the day.
Dillard's was like the fanciest of a mall, don't you think?
Yeah, you'd get like prom dresses.
Yeah, they have like the nicest line.
Homecoming dresses, not prom dresses.
Yeah.
But the North Park Dillard's has a really good shoe section.
Ooh, I bet.
Really good. Like, we really did have our own shoe guy.
Right. That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Yep. So, number 3.
Shout out Sears.
Sears Roebuck and Company.
My number 2 is The Gap.
Fall into the Gap.
I was such a Gap girl.
Gap's good.
I love the Gap commercials. Like, Lenny Kravitz and Sarah not Sarah Michelle Gellar. Sarah
McLachlan?
No, that's the sad girl. Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker was on Gap?
Yeah. No, she was Sarah Jessica Parker and Lenny Kravitz in the Gap commercial.
I remember Lenny Kravitz. I don't know why I don't remember. What's her name? SJP.
She was the American Woman. Those were so good. The khaki one with the swing.
Yeah, that's fun.
So good. The mellow yellow Gap commercial. I'm going to put some Gap commercials up on our...
Yes.
Gap I was a Gap girl. Long and lean jeans. Those were like the best. They made me look tall and not like stocky. Loved it. Some Gap denim. Can't go wrong.
Very nice.
So yeah, I was a Gap girl for sure.
That's good. The Gap was fun. That was very 90s, early 2000s. I mean, it's still around though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I worked at the Gap one Christmas.
Oh, you did? Well, my number 2 is Payless Shoe Store.
Oh.
Yes. Going in there, getting you 2 or 3 full pair of shoes.
Right.
Because they were like $20.
Right.
Cleaning up. And even like on special occasions, like Easter, because we didn't go to church very much, but we would go on Easter for a while. And I think my mom was like, why do we go once a year? That's dumb. But we would go and we'd get like
Sunday,
a pair,
nice shoes.
Yes. So, and I did until it closed.
Yeah. I feel like I would always get those shoes at Payless, like the dye to match.
Oh,
remember you would get those satin shoes and dye them to match your prom dresses?
Yes.
That's what I would get there.
Yeah.
I couldn't wear Payless because the artificial soles would make my feet stink.
Oh, no.
Like, Paul literally, okay, when we first started dating, I had bought a pair of Payless shoes for work, and they stink so bad, he made me leave them out on the patio.
Oh, no.
And he told me that he got a apartment, like a lease violation, for something like smelling so bad on his patio.
What?
And I was like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. He was just joking, but they smelled so bad. That I believed him.
I was like, oh my gosh, Leslie.
I
like, never wear Payless shoes.
Never. No, I couldn't.
Oh my. That's hilarious.
I would still rock some Payless shoes every once in a while because they were cute.
Yes, and then especially because they were around even when we were in our like low 20s.
Yeah.
So if we needed a pair of like real quick going out shoes, like
go get you some Payless.
Yes, get you some Payless.
Go to Rainbow and get you going out top.
Them hating ass hoes always shop at Rainbow though. I never was a Rainbow girl.
I always tried.
But just go in there?
Yes.
Right, yeah, maybe I did go, but you're like, this is a little bit too...
Yeah.
Like, I need a bargain, but not this bad. I'm broke, but I'm not Rainbow broke.
I think I got a cute, like, swimsuit cover up there once.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
All right, girl.
Okay,
you already said?
I did number 2. Yeah, we on number 1, girl.
Oh, number 1. Okay. Contempo casual.
Contempo casuals.
I always just called it Contempo. But they
have like what? Go ahead. Sorry.
They had one in North Park. And I just loved it was like a Delia's catalog. Like they would have
a little bit nicer stuff.
A little bit nicer, but it was like I remember getting like this silk kind of shirt that was like blue and white and had like screen printed. And they would have like cute little ring neck tees and like little chokers and stuff.
Right.
The cute little like baby doll dresses.
Oh, yes.
I loved Contempo in the 90s. You'd go back, I just loved everything about it.
That's fun.
There was nothing at Contempo that I didn't want. Like, Drew Barrymore would have worn everything in there, and I was all about it. Loved me some Contempo.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's fun. Let's do a stroll down memory lane.
Right?
All those stores. Okay, my number 1 store is Mervyn's. Yes.
Jamie would be so happy.
Yes. Well, hell yeah, girl, because like I said, the one over by our house on Centerville, where it's like a LA Fitness, I think now.
I think so.
Yes, that was the Mervyn's. You can get everything. All of it's a one-stop shop. It's like Marshalls or something. Or
was it like Marshalls?
I think so. Yeah.
It was a department store.
Yeah, because you could still get
name
kitchen stuff, and like you can at like Marshalls, like kitchen and decorative stuff,
right?
Bedding or whatever. So yeah, it was like a Marshalls.
Was there a Mervyn's brand, or they just had like different brands? I don't know. Does Kohl's have a brand?
I remember. It was like a Kohl's. Yeah, does Kohl's have a brand? I don't know. But it was like that's the best. I think that's the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was, not expensive at all.
Right.
We can get like our shoes there.
Yeah. If you wanted some Levi's, you just needed the basics.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We would clean up and then like we didn't feel like you were shopping at like, because my mom was always worried about the bargain. Like we really shopped at the mall. But Mervyn's felt like a step up. Like, okay, this is kind of name brand.
Mervyn's was nice.
Yeah, so yes, for sure. But yes.
Nice.
Mervyn's.
Mervyn's.
I know. I wonder if it was such a good store. I guess maybe they don't have good, like, I can't imagine, like, why couldn't they have changed the times? And, like, TJ Maxx and Marshalls are still around. Like,
right.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know what happened. Maybe they just, I don't know.
I think everything went digital. Maybe Mervyn's didn't. Same with Sears and
yeah. Like, what happened? Y'all need to keep up with the time.
No, Contempo. The girls now would eat it up if there was a Contempo. Cher from Clueless, she shopped at Contempo.
She did.
At the mall she went. Good stuff.
Yes.
No, I miss the mall in the 90s.
I know. Because my kids don't know the mall. Like, I mean, they've been to the mall, but LJ doesn't really. A lot of people would like to go to the mall.
Yeah.
She has a fun time going, but we'll go other places besides the mall.
You get an Orange Julius at the mall.
But we didn't have, Tony's did not have Orange Julius.
I feel we went somewhere my cousin would get an Orange Julius.
Yeah, I feel like some, like Collin Creek had
Did it?
An Orange Julius. Some mall up north. I remember being like, oh, cool.
They just tore Collin Creek down.
They did?
Yeah.
I thought it was getting a revamp too.
No.
So it's all down.
And it's going to be like the apartments with the retail and all that.
Well, damn.
They got not Richardson Square. What's that one by the Montfort and 35?
Oh, Valley View.
Yep.
But that was weird because that was right by Prestonwood.
Yeah.
Like there were like two malls, like, and then the Galleria. I feel like those were all like too.
Yeah, they were all a little too close.
So both Valley View and Prestonwood are closed, right?
Yeah.
And then just again, the gallery about to close, isn't it? Or no?
Is it? I don't know.
Oh, maybe I'm tripping. Not. Okay. We went there last summer, 2 summers ago.
Yeah.
Go ice skating.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come down to Texas and go to a bunch of malls.
Go to a bunch of malls.
It's so hot. That's all you can. You can
especially at the Galleria, go ice skating.
Right? Pretend like it's not 118 degrees outside.
Right.
Ooh, Texas.
It is tripping, for real. Tripping. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Ramel loves the summertime, and even she's like, all right.
Because, like, it's not even fun, like, to go swimming. Like, the water's warm when you go. Like, that's not fun when the water gets warm.
This is swimming. Like the angry sun level of Mario Brothers.
Yes.
Hot, like, unrelentless.
Yeah, like, can't do anything. We're just there.
Yeah. Well, it'll end.
Hope so.
Farmer's Almanac says we're going to have a record cold and stormy winter.
And then that's why I try not to say anything, because I feel like we're always begging for what we don't have.
Right.
And then in the winter, we're going to be like, I wish I was hot.
Yeah. I don't like being hot, but at this point, especially with a 2-year-old, it's easier to be hot than it is easier to be cold.
Ugh. And then, you know what I don't like about the cold is, like, the level of dress you have to get.
Yes.
Like, it's getting ready in the summertime so easy.
Right.
But in, like, the winter, you gotta find, like, socks and your boots and your pants and your jacket.
Gloves.
Ugh. Ugh.
I agree.
Like, I just, like, let me just throw these flip-flops on and this dress.
Run to the car real fast.
Yes.
You'll be all right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. We'll get through it, girl.
We will.
And then we'll complain about the next thing.
Yes. I try not to complain, but, you know. But yeah, girl.
Well, I'm glad to be back.
Yay.
Missed you guys. And
we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Oh, and then follow us on everything.
Oh,
that's what you want to say. We're like, bye.
I really was like, oh my goodness. Follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and follow your girl Ramel the Realtor
on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. And also, please rate and review. We have been not asking people to do that. So rate and review is perfectly a 5-star rating.
Yeah, if y'all do that, it'll help us like move up in the algorithm.
Yes,
and at this point, like you guys that are listening to us, like y'all are our peeps. So
look us up.
Help us out, y'all.
Yes. So 5 stars.
Yes.
And just be like, these ladies are dope.
They're dope. Listen to them.
Yes.
Put them
in
in
your corny. It doesn't matter. You could say, be a little bit. No, just say nice things.
Yeah, say nice things.
I'm like, no, I'm not ready.
We're not ready for haters.
No, not yet.
But then when we do have haters, we'll be like, we made it. But it still will hurt my feelings.
Right. But I feel like at this point, like, if it's a hater, it's going to be somebody we know. Like, bruh.
Hey, Randy, calm down.
Why did you say that? Because, like, that's literally her listening to us, like, all of our family and friends. So I'm be like, man, my cousin really said that we suck.
I can see your name.
Right. So, like, I don't care if it's, like, you know.
Just the 5 stars and say nothing.
Right.
Yeah, you don't even gotta say shit. Just give us 5 stars. All right, well, we'll see y'all next week.
Yes.
Woo, woo, woo.